It's not out of a box. It's really simple to make, but this is what everyone asks for anytime you go to any family gathering is the macaroni and cheese. I start with large elbow macaroni, not the small. You want it kind of thick. You want it to actually be almost like a casserole when you're ready to serve it. So we're going to start with the macaroni. Start with 2 quarts of boiling water on the stove. Okay, so we have 2 quarts of boiling water boiling right now. I'm going to add the elbow macaroni. Be sure and stir it when you add it to the hot water so that it doesn't stick, right? Cook according to the package directions, which usually is anywhere between 10 and 12 minutes. You can check to see the firmness. If you're curious, you don't need it completely soggy because you're going to bake it in the oven and that's going to cook it a little bit more and it's going to absorb some more milk at that point. So about 10 to 12 minutes, you can set your timer. Okay, we're back. You're just finished your macaroni and you've strained it. Okay, it's really hot, so be careful. So anyway, add this to your 9 by 13 inch casserole. Should fill the bottom of the pan like that, right? You spread it around so a little bit of that heat starts to move around, because what you're going to want to do next is put a half a stick of butter. And just cut it up in little quarters because as soon as you start dropping it into the hot macaroni, it melts pretty fast. I think about my brother-in-law, Steve, when I make this, and my sister-in-law, Shady, and the girls, they all really like this macaroni and cheese, and I'm telling you, this is the cheapest dish in the world to make. I get out like a bandit at Christmas time because I always get to make this, and it's really, really cheap, and it goes really far. So, in my house, I keep a few things as staple. And what I mean by that is things I don't have to run to the store to get. So a lot of times when you start to cook a dish, you'll be out of milk, you'll be out of garlic that's fresh, onions, things such as that. So I've learned over the years to keep evaporated milk in the pantry. It keeps forever. And when you use it, you're gonna mix half milk, half water, and you'll come up with regular milk from the refrigerator. Okay, it's just a way so that you don't have to stop and run to the store to get things like that. Another thing is garlic. Minced garlic in a jar can keep in your refrigerator forever. Works just as well as smashing a garlic pot up. Bags of onions I keep on hand. Salt, pepper by the pound from Costco. Garlic powder and onion flakes. All of those things will save you a lot of time when you go to make your food, because most of the time you think you have something in the refrigerator and you find out you don't. Okay, so what we're going to do is the butter is now melted into the noodles. I sprinkle salt and pepper onto the noodles. And again, this is something that, if you like it salty, make it saltier. If you like it, less salty, don't add as much. I do like pepper with mine. And you can also put a little bit of garlic powder. I have done that on occasion, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to just have salt, pepper, butter. And then you take your milk and you pour that into the noodles. Okay, now just stir that around to incorporate the butter and the milk together. Okay? I usually take a little bit of water and add to the macaroni and cheese just to bring the water milk level up to almost half. You don't want it covering your macaroni and cheese because you don't want it soupy, but you do want it to stay moist while you're cooking it. And that's kind of, you're gonna have to work with that. Some people's ovens cook higher and faster than others. So for mine, I like about the halfway mark for the butter, water, and milk, and then the rest will be cheese and macaroni. Okay, you've added half of your shredded cheese and you incorporate it into the noodles. You're just going to mix it up a little bit. You don't have to worry about it being really cheesy in the middle, because I promise it's not going to matter. When the cheese starts to melt, it melts down through the milk and the butter, and you'll be happy with it no matter what. Like I said, it comes out more like a casserole than wet macaroni and cheese. So finish off your bag of shredded cheese on the top, just like that. And that's what it looks like. And now we're gonna put it into a 350-degree oven for about 12 to 15 minutes, just until it's nice and bubbly. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes at 350. This is what the macaroni and cheese will look like. I'm gonna scoop some out for you. And that's how you want it. You want it to be really melty on top and a little bit crunchy around the edges of the macaroni that are around the sides.